All right, today we are diving into cybersecurity for the oil and gas industry. Now, this is an industry that literally powers our world, right? And the way it's being protected from digital threats is going through this massive, massive change. So let's dig in and find out why.
The stakes here are just immense. The oil and gas industry isn't just a target for cyber attacks, it is the target. Think about it. A single successful breach could mess up global supply chains, cause an environmental disaster, or even threaten national security. So getting this right isn't just some IT problem, it's something the entire world really depends on.
So what's raising the stakes even higher? Well, it's this huge push into what you could call a new digital frontier. The industry's modernizing like crazy to get more efficient. But here's the catch. Every new connection also opens up a new door for attackers.
And these technologies? They're a classic double-edged sword. You've got the Industrial Internet of Things, or IIoT, which connects all the physical gear to the internet to make it run better. You have cloud apps that let people make decisions from anywhere, and, of course, mobile devices give workers in the field these incredible new tools. But every single one of these things also creates a new potential weak spot, massively expanding what we call the attack surface for threats.
And that leads us right to the core security challenges that this bigger attack surface creates. We're not just talking about one problem here, it's a whole new ballgame.
The sheer number of challenges is kind of mind-boggling. Security teams have to protect everything from priceless geological data, their secret sauce, all the way to what's called operational technology. We're talking about the industrial control systems, ICS and SCADA, that physically control the pumps and valves. Then you add securing huge amounts of data in the cloud, managing remote access for people on offshore rigs, and trying to protect ancient servers that can't even be updated anymore. It's a security nightmare, really.
Okay, so with that level of complexity, the old playbook of just buying another security tool for every new problem, well, it just doesn't work anymore. It's time for a big shift in strategy.
And that's where the security operating platform comes in. Now, this isn't just another product, it's a totally new way of thinking. The magic words here are automation, shared intelligence, and tight integration. So instead of a messy patchwork of different tools that don't talk to each other, this is one single cohesive system that's designed to work together to stop attacks before they can do any damage.
So for example, a platform like Hackbook is built on a few core pieces. It all starts with next-gen firewalls to lock down the network. Then it adds advanced protection for all your devices, like servers and laptops. It extends that same security into the cloud. And then the real kicker? It ties everything together with threat intelligence that's constantly updated from the cloud.
So how does all this actually work in the real world? Let's take a look at the layers of automated defense that a platform like this gives you.
The first, and honestly the most important job, is stopping threats before they start. The platform uses dynamic analysis to spot brand new, never-before-seen threats, even if they're hiding in encrypted traffic. And this is where that automation is just so critical. When a new threat is found anywhere in the world, protections are created and then automatically shared across the entire platform, usually in just a matter of minutes.
Now, the whole philosophy behind this is something called the Zero Trust model. It's a really simple but super powerful idea. Never trust, always verify. Basically, it means you don't automatically trust anyone or anything on your network, period. Doesn't matter if they're inside or outside your building. Every single attempt to connect has to be proven safe.
So how do you actually do that? Well, a platform approach makes it possible. First, you slice up the network to build walls around your most critical stuff, like those SCADA systems we talked about. Then, you create rules based on who a person is and what their job is, not just where they're connecting from. They only get access to exactly what they need, and nothing more. And finally, you watch everything, all the time, to stop any threats from spreading.
And the real beauty of a platform is that these same security rules get applied consistently absolutely everywhere. From the operational networks on a refinery floor, to an engineer's tablet, to data living in the cloud, and yeah, even to those old, creaky servers. You get one unified security posture across the whole shebang.
Okay, so this all sounds great from a tech point of view, but what's in it for the business? Let's talk about the bottom line, the actual outcomes of reducing both your risk and your costs.
This really breaks it down. The old way, using a bunch of separate point products, it's just complex and expensive. It forces your people to manually try and connect the dots between alerts from different systems, which is slow and you miss things. But with an integrated platform, all that correlation is automated. That means you get way faster, coordinated responses, and it actually costs less in the long run.
And the benefits are real, they're tangible.
Your security operations team suddenly becomes way more effective because automation is handling all the noise, letting them focus on actual threats. You can scale up your security without having to hire a bunch more people. You can even safely keep older equipment running longer. And, like we just saw, you lower your total cost of ownership. It's a win-win.
So here's the bottom line. For an industry as complicated and as critical as oil and gas, adding more complexity to your security is just not the answer. A unified platform simplifies everything. It lowers your costs, and it gives you security that's just fundamentally stronger because it's automated and integrated from the ground up.
Which really just leaves us with one final, pretty important question to think about. As technology and threats keep getting more advanced, is your security strategy actually built to keep up?